You know what's strange? Most people don't actually know how to handle disrespect. Not because they're weak, but because disrespect almost always catches you emotionally off guard. It happens fast. Someone makes a passive-aggressive comment, a fake joke, a subtle insult disguised as honesty, a sarcastic remark in front of other people, and for a split second, your brain freezes. You feel the emotional hit immediately. But the perfect response? That usually comes 3 hours later, while you're in the shower. And that's the worst part. Not the insult itself. The replay. The mental replay afterward. I should have said this. I should have shut that down. I should have handled that differently. And eventually, you start questioning yourself instead of questioning them. But here's what socially intelligent people understand that most people don't. Disrespect is rarely about power. It's usually about insecurity. People who constantly mock, belittle, embarrass, interrupt, or humiliate others are often trying to regulate something inside themselves. And once you truly understand that, you stop reacting emotionally. You start seeing the game differently, because the moment you react emotionally, they win psychologically. That emotional reaction is the reward. That's what they were looking for. Your anger, your defensiveness, your frustration, your need to prove yourself. So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 psychological responses that emotionally intelligent people use to instantly shift power in social situations, without yelling, without looking insecure, without trying too hard, and without becoming toxic yourself. And trust me, the last one is probably the most powerful social skill on this entire channel. But first, you need to understand one very important psychological principle. Confident people do not rush to defend themselves. Insecure people do. The person with real confidence usually stays emotionally calm under pressure because they don't feel the need to fight for validation every 5 seconds. And once you internalize that, social situations become dramatically easier. Now let's start with the first psychological technique. This one is devastatingly effective against fake jokes and passive-aggressive humor. You know exactly the type of person I'm talking about. They insult you, then immediately hide behind, "Relax, I'm joking." That sentence alone has protected millions of rude people from accountability. But socially intelligent people know something powerful. Most fake jokes collapse the moment they're forced into clarity. So instead of reacting emotionally, you calmly ask, "What do you mean by that exactly?" Or, "I don't get it. Explain the joke to me." And then, stay calm. This is important. Don't say it aggressively. Don't sound offended. Don't sound defensive. Sound genuinely curious. Because something fascinating happens psychologically when people are forced to explain disrespect. The social mask starts collapsing. Suddenly, they realize everyone is now analyzing what they said instead of laughing with them. And most fake jokes become painfully awkward once explained out loud. You'll literally watch confident energy leave their body in real time. They start backtracking. "Bro, it's not that serious. You're overthinking it. I was kidding." Exactly. Because now they feel social pressure instead of you. That's power shifting. Not through aggression, through composure. And honestly, one calm sentence can psychologically outperform 10 emotional arguments. Now let's move to the second technique. This one is subtle, but incredibly powerful. Emotionally reactive people interpret insults as information. Socially intelligent people interpret them as emotional projection. That changes everything. For example, imagine someone says, "Your content is cringe." You clearly don't know what you're talking about. Your work isn't even impressive. Most people immediately feel an urge to defend themselves. But highly emotionally intelligent people often do something different. They emotionally detach first. Then, they observe the energy behind the comment. Because many insulting people are not communicating truth. They're communicating frustration, jealousy, insecurity, resentment, stress. So instead of becoming defensive, you respond with emotional calmness. Something like, "You seem unusually irritated today." Or, "You okay? You sound stressed." Now be careful. This only works if your tone is calm, not sarcastic, not mocking, not performative, because the goal isn't humiliation. The goal is emotional repositioning. You are silently communicating, "I'm not emotionally shaken by this interaction." And psychologically, that's extremely disarming, especially to people expecting emotional chaos from you. Most disrespectful people come prepared for resistance. They do not come prepared for calm observation. That's why composure feels powerful socially. Now let's move to the third technique, because this is where things get really interesting. Sometimes, the strongest response is no response at all. And this is probably one of the hardest social skills to master emotionally. Silence. Real silence. Not awkward silence. Not passive-aggressive silence. Controlled silence. Most people rush to fill silence because silence creates psychological tension. But emotionally intelligent people know how to weaponize stillness. So imagine someone says something disrespectful in a group setting. Instead of instantly reacting, pause. Look at them calmly for a few seconds. Not angrily, not dramatically, just calmly. Then continue the conversation like nothing important happened. That moment creates massive psychological discomfort. Why? Because emotionally provocative people expect emotional movement. When they don't get it, their brain starts searching for certainty, and uncertainty creates pressure. This is why calm people often feel intimidating socially, not because they're loud, but because they don't emotionally leak everywhere. And honestly, most people dramatically underestimate how powerful emotional self-control looks in real life. Now, the fourth technique is one of my favorites psychologically, because it completely destroys emotional bait. Here's how emotional bait works. Someone throws a comment at you, hoping you'll emotionally defend yourself. You've changed. You're getting arrogant. You're not attractive enough. You're clearly insecure. You're trying too hard. Now most people immediately begin explaining themselves. And the moment you start over-explaining yourself emotionally, you lose power. Because over-explaining often communicates hidden insecurity. But socially intelligent people sometimes do the opposite. They agree calmly, not always literally, but emotionally. For example, maybe, or could be, or even, yeah, maybe you're right. Then they move on emotionally. That completely breaks the expected psychological script, because emotionally manipulative people survive on resistance. When resistance disappears, the interaction collapses, and the hidden message becomes, I don't need your approval badly enough to argue for it. That energy shift is incredibly powerful socially. Now finally, we need to talk about boundaries, because being emotionally intelligent does not mean tolerating disrespect forever. A lot of people confuse calmness with weakness. They think emotionally controlled people are passive. They're not. Real emotional intelligence includes clear boundaries, and sometimes, the strongest response is direct honesty. Calm, clear, controlled honesty. For example, I don't appreciate being spoken to like that. Or, if we continue this conversation, speak respectfully. Notice something important. No yelling, no insults, no emotional explosion, just certainty. That's real confidence. And ironically, calm boundaries usually feel far more intimidating than emotional aggression, because emotional aggression feels unstable. Calm boundaries feel intentional, and people respect intentional energy. Now, before this video ends, there's one final thing I want you to remember. Not everyone deserves emotional access to you. That sentence alone can change your social life. Some people want reactions. They want emotional chaos. They want insecurity. Stop feeding them. The moment you stop emotionally performing for disrespectful people, you become harder to manipulate. And when that happens, people start feeling your presence differently. Not because you became louder, but because you became emotionally harder to shake. That's real social power. Not dominance, not manipulation, not fake alpha behavior. Just emotional control, self-respect, awareness, and composure under pressure. If you made it this far into the video, comment the word composed. I'm curious how many emotionally intelligent people are watching this channel. And if this video helped you see social dynamics differently, subscribe to Social Code for more psychology, communication, and social intelligence videos. See you in the next one.